Heart Song. A long time ago, Jesus sat on a sunny hillside with his friends. Among them was a young boy named Silas, who loved to listen to Jesus' stories. The air was warm, and the grass was soft, but the words Jesus spoke that day were very serious. He wanted them to be ready for the road ahead. "Be careful," Jesus warned his friends. "There will be times when people do not understand why you follow me. Some might even be mean to you or try to stop you from sharing God's love. They may bring you before powerful leaders because of my name." Silas felt a little bit scared. He tugged on Jesus' sleeve and asked, "But Lord, I am only a child. What will I say if they ask me hard questions? I won't know the right words to use." Jesus looked at Silas with a loving smile and placed a hand on his shoulder. "Do not worry about what to say or how to say it," Jesus promised. "In that very moment, you will be given the words, for it will not be you speaking, but the Spirit of your Father speaking through you. He will give you all the courage you need." Many years passed, and a young man named Stephen remembered those words. He was full of faith and the Holy Spirit. Stephen spent his days helping people, making sure the poor had enough to eat and that the lonely felt loved. He lived with a joyful heart. But just as Jesus had said, some people grew angry because Stephen spoke the truth about God's love. They took him away and brought him before a group of stern leaders. A grumpy guard held Stephen's arm, but Stephen did not look afraid at all. As the leaders shouted and argued, Stephen stayed silent and calm. He didn't have to practice a speech or think of clever things to say. He simply trusted God. Slowly, his face began to change. It started to glow with a beautiful heavenly light. Stephen looked up and saw something wonderful. The ceiling of the hall seemed to disappear, and he saw the glory of God in heaven. He saw Jesus standing at the right hand of God, waiting for him with open arms. It was the most beautiful sight he had ever seen. Even when the people outside were very mean to him, Stephen did not feel any hate. He knelt down on the dusty ground and prayed a final prayer. "Lord," he whispered, "please do not hold this against them. Forgive them." He stayed brave until the very end,